Hi, my name is Tanya and I'm a sewaholic. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. And also welcome if you're new here. I have been posting very irregularly the last few weeks, and that is because I have been ill on and off for 3 weeks. It has been all different kinds of illnesses, and I don't know if it was COVID at one point, but my energy levels were super low. Luckily, I could enjoy Christmas with my family and friends. I was well for a few days over Christmas, and then also for New Year's, I was I would say okay-ish. At least I could see my family, and we had a very relaxed, chill night. But it was a bit unfortunate because I couldn't really do any proper sewing during the festive period, and it got to a point where it was just really depressing, to be honest, to just lay on the couch or in bed and feel awful. But I am on the mend, definitely. I just have a bit of a cough, and I hope you can't hear that I'm too nasally at the moment. But I can finally film my Scotland fabric haul for you. I was in Scotland at the beginning of December for 1 week, and I wrote to Georgie from Hazel's sister if it would be possible for me to go into her studio and have a look at her fabrics and do some shopping. And I did that, and I got quite a few fabrics. And then I also made a quick stop at Edinburgh Fabrics and got 2 fabrics there, I think, yes. And I can finally show you these fabrics, and I'm so happy about it. Also, I have a different setup of my sewing table behind me, just because I got a new sewing machine for Christmas. I mean, I wished for money and I put all the money towards the sewing machine, and then I added the rest myself. It is a puff and it is behind me there, but I will probably talk about the new sewing machine in another video. And then I also got a new light. It's kind of a craft light because the previous table lamp I had was not the best, and I didn't have enough light for the dark wintry days. So yeah, that's the different setup, and I hope that the light is okay because I'm filming this when it's already dark outside. Today I was back at work, and yeah, I only have time to film it now. That was quite a long introduction, I think, but I will jump into the fabrics right now. I will start with the fabric I'm wearing. This is the first garment I made in 2024. I made it yesterday on the 1st of January, and it is also one of the fabrics I got at Hazel's sister. And I am in love with this fabric, and I just wanted to sew it up on my new machine on the 1st of January to be off to a good start in terms of sewing this year. And I chose a pattern that I love, which is the Ania blouse by Anna Allen. And I will stand up so you can see the fabric. It is one of Georgie's own designs, and I think it is just so unique, and it is so beautiful. It is this very small gingham in brown, and then it has all these blue shopping baskets and baguette, and for me it's tea or coffee, and croissants and all this cute stuff. And then I also got the croissant buttons that Georgie also designed herself. And yeah, this is probably one of my favorite fabrics, if not the favorite I got in Edinburgh just because it is so unique and special. And I met Georgie and she designed it, and it just reminds me of our amazing time we had in Scotland. And so I'm super happy that I could sew it up already. And then there is one more fabric I also already have sewn up, but I got quite a big scrap of it left here. And this one is the Starry Night by Van Gogh viscose, no, cotton jersey print fabric. It is by Little Johnny Fabrics, and I think it is just so special, so unique. And I got 1 meter, I think, and I will share in a future video what I have made with this one. And if you watched my 2 Vlogmas week videos, you definitely will have seen this one already and will also know what I made up out of the fabric. And then next up is a viscose fabric, and I am not a viscose kind of girl. I much prefer cottons, but I got 3 viscose fabrics at Georgie's, and yeah, I love them. So I've seen this one quite a lot on other people's Instagram feeds, I think, but also, no, kitty, but also in the shop, in the online shop. Hey, so sister, no, kitty. You want to be featured on the video. No. And it is this very, very beautiful viscose fabric. Is it a floral print? Yes, it is a floral print, but it also has these like little houses, or is it bird houses? I don't know, throughout it. And I really like the colors. Normally I'm not one for oranges and blues, but I don't know, this fabric just has something to it that I really, really like. And I think I got 3 meters of this one because I want to make another Stella dress by French Poetry. And I think this one will just be perfect for the spring season. A lightweight button-down shirt dress. I think you can never go wrong with that, and I think this fabric will look super, super nice. Sorry, I just washed all the fabrics and they're now creased, and I haven't folded them neatly, but I think you will see them anyways. Then the next fabric is one of the ones that I got at Edinburgh Fabrics, and it is a French terry, probably a cotton French terry, and it is by Poppy Fabrics, and it is this floral print, and it is by Poppy Fabrics, but it is also poppies. And it is just one of the color combinations that I really love. The pink with the orange. I mean, it is also a navy background. And then the greens of the leaves. And yeah, I just really, really do like it. And you can see here on the back of the fabric that it is a loop back French terry. And I am thinking about making the len top by Laure Piaf from this one, but I only need about 80 centimeters for that one, and I have 1.5 meters, and I wouldn't know what to do with 0.5 meter of fabric or 70 centimeters. And I don't really know what to make with it. Except for the len top, because it is quite lightweight and it is only 1.5 meters, so not really enough for a dress. But if you have any ideas for this beautiful fabric, then let me know in the comments down below, because It's really super pretty, and I just love the colors, and I think it will be perfect for spring as well. I bought a lot of spring fabrics, by the way, even if it was the first week of December. I don't know why, but maybe there was not really wintry fabric in that sense, but I got a lot of spring-inspired fabric. And this one is one of them as well. This one is from Visos sister again. It is another viscose fabric, and it is one of the Merida Hanssen um, Ecovero viscoses. Yes. And I just love the flower print. Yes, I do love flowers, and I love big scale flowers. And I thought the red with the lilacs going through is just super, super pretty. And my original plan for this one was a Marni blouse, but I think I'll just wait until spring comes around, and then I'll decide if I make a Marni blouse or not. Or maybe I'll make a Marni blouse and wear it now during January, February, because these are quite dark, heavy months for me at least. Christmas is over, it is cold, it is dark, and maybe I just need a bit of dopamine dressing and could wear a little Marni blouse out of this beautiful fabric. Maybe, maybe not. I will just go with the flow and do whatever I feel like, and maybe this will be made up soon. Then the next fabric from Georgie is another Merida Hanssen. Yes, it is. And this one is a cotton sateen, but it is quite lightweight. It is not the stiff type of cotton sateen. And I just love this one. It is a very big scale gingham print. And I love the green, or the different greens. I love the purple, and I also surprisingly like this pale pink. This is a color I would normally never go for, but in combination with the other colors, I do really, really like it. And I have a indigo dress by Tilly and the Buttons in mind for this one. Or I think it is called the Judy dress by Fiber Mood. Also, that's a very different style to the indigo dress. Very big and roomy and almost tent-like. Has like a, no, it's not an empire line, I think, but it has poofy sleeves. And yeah, basically that's the idea. Just going for a kind of these, how are they called? Tea dresses? Maybe. But this will probably be a late spring, early summer make, because it will be a short-sleeved dress. This fabric is the second fabric I got at Edinburgh Fabrics, and it is this gorgeous leopard print. And I just loved the cool tones of this leopard print, and also the scale and the quite natural look it has to it. It is a Rose and Hubble fabric, I think. Yes, it is. And I wanted to get 2 meters or even more, but there were only 1 meter and 30 centimeters left on the bolt, so I got what I could get. But I have no idea what to make with this fabric now, just because it is quite a small amount. And I already have an Anthea blouse in a similar leopard print cotton, so I don't need a second one. That would be the thing I would probably make with 1 meter 30. But yeah, I mean, leopard print comes in handy anyways in my stash, so I thought I would get it anyways, and this is just the perfect color for me, or the perfect color tones, I would say. And then 2 more fabrics left. I got 1 meter of this super cute sewing machine fabric, and I don't know if this is a cotton canvas, but I think you would call it a cotton canvas. It is quite sturdy and quite heavyweight, and I just thought this was so cute, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make a cover for my new sewing machine with it, or if I'm going to make a cushion cover for the chair I'm currently sitting on, or if I will make anything for the sewing corner, basically. Maybe also like bunting for on top here, or yeah, I don't know, maybe even a little bag or something. But I got 1 meter, and I just think this is a fabric that will always come in handy if inspiration strikes, and it will be something I'm not wearing, but that I will use. And maybe also a little tote bag could be quite cute. Something with a few ruffles, or yeah, I don't know. And then I could go fabric shopping, taking this one. And I'm going to the Stitch Festival this year in London in March, I think. Yes, I haven't booked the ticket, and I haven't booked anything, but my partner will join me, and I already found quite cheap flights, and I already found a very nice little Airbnb. And yeah, I basically just have to book the stuff, and then I'm good to go, and I'm so looking forward to it. I'm saving my money to buy fabrics there, and this could also be a cute little tote bag to take with me for the Stitch Festival. Yeah, and then there is one last fabric, and the plan would have been to make myself a New Year's dress with this gorgeous fabric. But then I got ill once again, and we spent New Year's Eve with my family in comfy clothes on the sofa, and there was no way I could sew this, and also no occasion to wear it. So I still got it left, but that is not a bad thing, because it is such a beautiful Jakar viscose fabric with this leopard print, and then it is a gorgeous grassy green. And I think this will also be very, very nice for spring, summer. Maybe it will get a dress, will be made into a dress for a special occasion. I don't have one in mind at the moment, to be honest, but you never know. But I will just put it into my stash, and then see what comes along. And maybe it's going to be a dress or something for the Stitch Festival. I don't know, but it is just gorgeous. I love it, and I think it will be made into something very beautiful one day. And now, after 1 month of storing these fabrics, I can finally put them into my stash, because I have shown them to you, and yeah, I'm super glad about that. And then I also got a few little goodies in Scotland. As I said, I also got these croissant buttons, and there were some left in the packet, but I can't find them. I'm not sure if the cats stole the rest of them, which would not be good, but I have to do some searching after filming the video. And then I also got, and these I got gifted by Georgie, which was so nice. She said I was the first person who got these, and it's her made in 2004 labels. So very, very cute. And then I got a second package of labels from Georgie, which are these. They say you're doing great. and these ones. And then I got a package of Page Joanna X Pigeon Wishes buttons, and they are these here and there. These very beautiful green buttons, and I'm not a big button person at all, but these were just so cute, and I am very, very sure that one day there will be a project where these can shine. And then last crafty bit I got in Scotland was from Hobbycrafts, and it is this cute little cross stitch kit. Very springy, and I will definitely make that one up when it gets a bit warmer. And yeah, I don't know where the croissant buttons have gone, but I will probably find them, hopefully find them. But that was everything from me. I am so glad that I can be in front of the camera again. I really hope that you had a lovely Christmas period and that you had a good start into the new year 2024. The cats just pulled something down. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, then just please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. That would mean the world to me. And I wish you a very lovely evening. Bye, guys.